I'm sitting here and I was wondering, I'm curious to know if it's just me or if is there anyone else out there that sits down to do something, right? And all of a sudden they start to feel overwhelmed, they start to feel stressed out, they start to feel discomfort. And somehow they lose sight of what they really wanted to do, what they really needed to do, and they start to have to fix the things around them so they can feel better, right? And like when you finish doing all of the things that you had to do to make you feel better, so you're not like stressed out anymore, you kind of like forgot what was your first intention at the first place, which was to get something done, right? But then you don't have the energy anymore because you were focused on fixing that feeling, because that feeling that was triggered by some external circumstances or uh, some external thing in your environment. And that's what I'm gonna be sharing with you today. My own experience with that, and I'm gonna share with you something that you can start to do it today to start to feel better and actually do the thing that you needed to do instead of fixing the external thing prior for you to feel that peace and calm and tranquility and feeling comfortable in your own internal first, right? And that is something that I will be sharing with you in this video. Prior to recording this video, I was trying to find a place where there was a good light. Today the day was a little cloudy over here and there was not a lot of sun, and I was like just walking around and trying to find a place that I could sit down and just have a talk to you today. And I came across this space in the house, and I noticed that at first I sat down and then I was like pushing the button trying to record the video, and but that was like this feeling of feeling unsettled, feeling like not comfortable, feeling that like it was like something like my eyebrows were doing like this thing, like, and I was not feeling like relaxed, and I was like, what is it that I'm not feeling relaxed with in this environment? And then I start to look around and notice like the things that I was doing, the way that I was behavioring. And like I noticed that I was like kind of like not very touching things, like, and looking around the floor and seeing all the leaves and the little rocks, and like this place was not very clean. There are some leaves, dry leaves on the plants that, and then I realized that, oh, I was not taking good care. I was not paying attention to this area, and this area is not as clean as the rest of the house is, right? Where the places that I frequent the most, right? I take care of those places because I'm on that environment, and I like to have a clean environment to feel good, right? To feel at peace, to feel relaxed, and that's how things work for me. Like I have to clean things so I can, like, around me, so I can feel good. Like the desk that I work, when I first arrived here, like was like papers and things and lots of things on the table that was distracting me. And when I saw that, I was trying to work on the table, like on the desk, and like I couldn't, and I'm like, why can't I just sit down here and work? And then I realized that there was all that clutter on the table, on the desk, that was distracting me. And so I had to clean everything, move things around, and have like very like minimal things on the table to for me to be able to actually be more productive and be able to accomplish more things and do more things, right? Because there was a lot of distractions around me. And when I sat down here today to record this video, I realized that that was the same thing that was happening. But and then I realized that, oh, if well, I can like clean up this space and have a more beautiful, and I can beautify this space. And I noticed that that was a part of me like that started to judge myself. Started to judge myself like, oh, how did you leave this space like this place like that? Why you didn't clean this before, right? And then I felt like it was actually a part of me that was calling me to action, to do something about it. And even though it was a judgment, why you didn't do this before? And I think that the answer to this question is that it's because I was not using that space that much, so it was not affecting me as much. But since I came here today and I sat down and I realized that how uncomfortable that was making me feel, that is something that I need to do next, and take care and add that to my habit routine to clean this area as well and keep that maintained. And yeah. So my intention for sharing this video is that I want you to pay attention in your life and see like what are the things that you are not, like, you sit down to do and you ended up not doing. Like, what is it about this area, like what is it about the space that might be making you feel uncomfortable and not allowing you to feel rest and at peace with it, and being able to function and to do the things that you like felt the impression to do, right? So because like if you had felt the impression to do something and then you went to do that thing, but all of a sudden some external thing kept you from actually doing that, like what is it inside of you that is calling your attention? What part of you is asking you, like what is that part of you needing, right, to actually feel at peace? And recognize that. So I'd like to share with you something that has helped me today, and I hope that since it worked for me, you can also try that, so you can see if that works for you as well. So what I did was I reminded myself that I can feel at peace, I can feel relaxed, I can be comfortable, and I can be calm regardless of anything external, because I can feel all of that within me, and regardless of anything that is happening externally, I can still feel that. So I would like you to repeat that for yourself at any time that you feel like, oh, I cannot do X, Y, and Z because there's all this thing happening outside of me, like in my environment. I cannot feel at peace at my home because my kids leave the dishes like all around the house, and that disrupts that causes me to feel stressed and not be able to work properly or feel relaxed or feel at peace and feel calm, right? And the first thing that I want to do is, the first thing that you can do, start doing it, is reminding your body, reminding yourself Like, I can feel at peace, I can feel calm, I can feel relaxed, regardless of anything external. And then I'm gonna share with you some tapping technique that you can do that at the moment, like, and remind your body. And like, where do you feel that you are stressed? Where do you feel that you are overwhelmed, or where do you feel like you cannot relax? And tap that area, tap that body, like that part of your body, like your heart, like you're feeling stressed, so your heart is racing, your heart is pounding, like there is this expression in your forehead, like you have this frustration, like stuck in your forehead. So you tap that area and you're reminding that, and then you say to yourself, you say, I can feel at peace, I can feel calm, I can feel relaxed, I can feel calm regardless of anything external. And then I'm gonna share with you this tapping technique. So you're gonna go through like this part of your forehead, and you're gonna tap until your C7, like around here. So you're gonna breathe in through your nose and tapping 1, and tapping 2, in through your nose and out through your mouth, in through your nose and out through your mouth, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And now you're gonna tap 3 times, but painting like a dog, like and smile. So anytime that any discomfort, any overwhelmed feeling arises, you can remind your body, you can remind yourself that you can be comfortable, you can be relaxed, you can be at peace, despite or regardless of anything external, because you can feel that first within your body, within yourself. So the things around you, the things in your environment are not going to stress you out as much as they used to. Like, I'm sitting here right now, I'm feeling like more at peace, I can feel like I can relax despite of anything that was distracting me prior, like all the disorganization, all the things that were not clean, and all the things out of place in here, right? I'm able to sit here and relax and know that, oh, I can do that later, but I don't have to do that to just feel at peace and to just feel at calm. I can choose to feel that right now, despite of anything, regardless of anything on my external circumstances, right? And you can use that in any circumstances. And yeah, and I'd like you to try that and see how things work, like how do you feel after doing that, and if is that something that you that calms you down a little bit or not, right? And if that like works for you, and even if that does not work for you, I love you to share your comment and let me know. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for being here, and I really hope to see you another day. Bye.